NewJeans Hyein addresses the English-speaking controversy, but why are ZEROBASEONE fans mad? Itzy's comeback already being compared to aespa. I guess Blink's must have... Oh, Blackpink too. Wendy's face can never catch a break. All that and more on today's episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. You could also check out resources linked below. Everything we're going to be talking about will be linked below. And as always, feel free to click through to whatever interests you most in the timestamps below. Okay, let's talk about NewJeans Hyein, because previously we had talked about a story that got kind of big because Danielle and Honey were basically debating in a live stream how to pronounce broccoli. It's broccoli, no, it's broccoli. At this point in the live stream, Hyein seemingly jokingly leaves. Let's actually check out the original clip.
I was gonna say broccoli. They're gonna no, I'm just saying. I've lived with this girl for 못 알아듣겠어요. 저 나갈래요.
So basically, as they're debating the pronunciation of broccoli, she gets up and leaves, kind of, you know, what some would think is joking around, what others think was her being left out. You know, she's saying, you guys are so, like, I don't understand what you guys are saying. So that was the original situation that was blowing up, essentially, because it led to some people claiming that NewJeans speak way too much English, that they should be speaking more Korean. They're a group in Korea promoting in Korea, and some fans are noticing that they spoke, you know, a lot of English. Well, Danielle and Hyein actually did another live stream together with Hidden off to the side where the issue is addressed.
나는 버니즈와 우리 사이에도 오해가 생겼어요. 제가 전 몰랐어요. 저도 몰랐거든요. 근데 그게 조금 문제가 좀 커져가지고.
So she's essentially saying that she happened to come across this, you know, she doesn't go on social media super often, but she happened to come across this issue that became quite big.
모니터링하려고 봤는데 그게 떠서 얘기하고 싶었어요. 저희 그때 한이 언니랑 저랑 다니 언니랑 라방을 했었잖아요. 근데 거기서 제가 영어를 그 언니들이 영어를 자꾸 써서 제가 잠깐 나갔었어요, 라방을. 근데 그게 사이가 안 좋아서가 아니에요, 여러분.
So she's describing what happened in the live stream. Of course, Honey and Danielle were speaking English, and she left the screen for a little bit, but it's not because they have a bad relationship.
그때 왜 갔냐면 핸드폰 가지러 갔었어요. 핸드폰 가지러 갔는데 그냥 장난친 거였어요. 그냥.
So when she left the screen, she was actually going to grab her phone, and she was joking around while doing that. It's not that she felt left out. It's not that the members were purposely making her feel left out. She was just joking around with the situation. And then she goes on to say that we shouldn't take, you know, little clips and then assume things about their relationships with each other.
그 말이 그렇게 이슈가 될 줄도 몰랐어. 그냥 한 말인데 갑자기 이슈가 돼버렸지 뭐야? 저희 멤버들은 그런 걸로 그런 한순간에 보여지는 그런 단면적인 모습으로 이렇게 저희 사이를 긍정지으려고 하지 않으셨으면 좋겠다는 말을 꼭 언젠가 하고 싶었어요.
So that's what Hyein had to say about the situation. We also had Danielle translating it as well. Let's check out this clip.
Some people assumed that she left because we kept using English.
Oh, there's audio. I didn't realize it. Anyways, Danielle goes on to just basically translate everything she said, that people were assuming that Hyein left the conversation because Honey and Danielle were using English.
You guys, but you know, funnies, they're always nice and kind.
So basically, don't assume what happened if you're not 100% sure of the situation. I wanted to talk about this because this isn't anything new when it comes to groups or, you know, individual idols doing live streams and receiving backlash for their live streams. It kind of reminds me of Chan's Room, right? It wasn't a live stream that I necessarily watched, but I heard a lot of people, whenever that whole thing went down with IVE and Bangtan, that Chan's Room started out with, you know, a smaller audience. And as Stray Kids got bigger, as Chan's Room got bigger, obviously the viewership changes to an extent, right? You have more people with more eyes to look on every single detail and potentially take an issue with it, which definitely can take the fun out of things because we haven't had a Chan's Room since that incident. And as NewJeans grow, I wonder, you know, how the dynamics of their live streams will change as well, because we've already seen Adore seemingly have to limit comments to paid subscriptions already because of malicious commentators. So I wonder if it's just one of those things that, you know, no matter what you do, if you reach a certain level of fame, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you say. There's going to be that potential for anyone and everyone to look into everything and anything and make a big deal out of something that really wasn't a big deal to begin with. Because as Han said, or rather what she asked of people, to not assume anything based on a short clip, but that's literally what the internet thrives on. So I wonder if they were told to, you know, this is just, again, absolutely not making any claims, but just if they were told by their company that, you know, maybe they need to be a little bit more careful. So I really wondered about that, and I would love to know what you think of it as well, because we did cover the story before, so I thought we could give an update. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The 2023 Asia Artist Awards is coming soon, and ZEROBASEONE is set to attend and of course perform at the event. However, it has been announced by Wakeone Entertainment that Ricky will not be able to participate, so let's take a look at their statement. ZEROBASEONE's Ricky unable to participate in the 2023 Asia Artist Awards due to visa issues. Here's what Wakeone had to say. We regret to inform you that due to unforeseen circumstances affecting passport and visa issuance, ZEROBASEONE member Ricky will not be able to attend the 2023 Asia Artist Awards. Despite efforts internally and externally and exploring various solutions to facilitate Ricky's participation in the event, it has been conclusively determined that he cannot depart. So of course ZEROBASEONE will have to perform with 8 members without him. Moving forward, we promise to provide our utmost support to ensure ZEROBASEONE's seamless participation in all future overseas events and schedules. So of course this announcement did not go over very well with fans. Now I've been, you know, watching ZEROBASEONE from far, shall we say, and I often see these types of headlines in the news that fans are upset with Wakeone. I see it all over TikTok. Fans are upset with Wakeone. Netizens call out Wakeone Entertainment's incompetence, as this seemingly isn't the first time he's had issues when it comes to traveling. So here's what fans are saying. They pointed out that ZEROBASEONE has been long scheduled to attend the 2023 Asia Artist Awards, and Ricky's visa and passport should have been resolved during this time. They also remembered that in a previous live broadcast, other members were excitedly talking about traveling to the event, while Ricky appeared quiet as if he already knew he wouldn't be able to go. So we have this tweet. Is Ricky able to attend GDA in January, or are you going to fuck up his passport too? This is your job. Even kids are applying for their own visas these days, but you can't do this simple thing, or are you purposely forgetting? So I guess GDA is in Indonesia, and they're showing this screenshot seemingly of how Chinese citizens can apply for visas. I would argue, okay, I don't want to step on anyone's toes or anything, but I believe you would have to apply for a work visa, right? And work visas are different. I don't know. I've seen a lot of border patrol. What's that show called, you know, where they literally just document everything wrong that could go on at a border. And like, oh, do you have your work visa? Oh, I didn't know I needed a work visa. And then you get denied entry. A work visa is different from this type of visa, from this type of visa. I'm just saying, I don't know if just like Googling how to get a regular visa when it comes to like actively working and promoting in a different country is, I'll shut my mouth. I don't know. I literally don't know. Okay, so the point of view from the fans is that this isn't the first time that this has happened, because it seems that Ricky was left behind in the airport in June due to similar issues. So on June 11th, Ricky was left behind at the airport due to Wakeone's incompetence. 5 months later, the situation repeats itself again. Wakeone official, how long will we have to tolerate this type of treatment towards Ricky? Let's check out this video. I don't know why I forgot to say this, but I don't think like simply being asked for your passport is equal to being detained at the airport. And I don't think having to wait for documents means that you were left behind. Of course, if I'm missing some information or not getting the full picture of the situation, please let me know. The fact that Ricky had issues already in the past trying to fly just to judge it because the staff didn't double check beforehand. I understand problems with visas, but this schedule was planned so far ahead, and shouldn't you especially be aware of a member who you've messed up over before? So I'd love to know what you think about this situation, because when it comes to visas in particular, I can imagine it's really complicated, but if you're a big company, surely you have, I don't want to say, is a lawyer in charge of that? You just have somebody who knows this stuff. But then if your visa is denied, what do? You cannot just enter a country without the proper documentation, right? You can't just go work in another country without that proper documentation, because you could get banned from that country. And I don't know anything about the laws of these countries, the visa process in any country at all. But I'd love to know what you think. If you think this is really a huge oversight on the company's part, or if you think that it's actually a lot more complicated than we think. Let me know in the comments below. Okay, let's talk about Itzy. I've been dying to talk about this because of course they're set to have their comeback with their newest release, Born to Be, which will mark their first one without Leah. For further context, Leah left, no, oh my god, no, what am I saying? Leah is on hiatus due to anxiety. So we now get to experience Itzy as a 4-member girl group. And if I know anything about fans of 4-member girl groups, is that we love to compare. It's in our blood, I don't know. 21 to Blackpink, Blackpink to aespa. But for the recent clips and promotional pictures that have been released for Born to Be, a lot of people have been comparing it to, of course, aespa and Blackpink. Now, I'm not going to go as far as saying it's because they're a 4-member girl group, but I don't think it helps the situation. Netizens defend Itzy after their comeback teasers are accused of plagiarizing Blackpink and aespa. So actually, when this was released, Toxic Blink Sherry sent me a DM saying, I thought this was aespa and I really didn't see what she meant by that. We're gonna look at it further on. My first thought actually was Blackpink. And not that that's a bad thing or anything. I personally love comparisons. I love pointing out similarities. It's not all bad. So the first clip, of course, we have Ryujin walking up to the front with the 3 other members scooching on beside her. I thought I wondered if they were meant to cut that out because like the scooching looked, I don't know, some Next up, we have these darker concept photos, which I will admit are reminiscent of Itzy's Mafia in the Morning. But my first thought was actually AT's fireworks because of the background and the red lighting. Do you see it? And then this last picture, which a lot of people are comparing to Blackpink. Taste that blue venom. I know y'all are pissed off because OP is comparing the groups, but at first glance, I did think it was aespa. So here we see Ryujin pictured as Karina, Yeji as Giselle, Yuna as Ning Ning, and Taeyang as Winter. Which actually, just with Ryujin's haircut alone, I can kind of see it, but otherwise I don't see how it's necessarily screaming aespa. However, this picture specifically, I did think of Blackpink because of the hood, because of the color palette. So I did think of Blackpink. And actually, that picture previously, the darker concepts, let's go back up. This is very niche and really not important, and it's not a case of plagiarism. I just wanted to point it out. Taeyang shirt is the same shirt that Lisa wore in a Coachella performance. Lisa Coachella. That's all I wanted to show you. So is it similar? Absolutely. I would say it's definitely similar. The whole aespa thing, I don't really, like, I just see like the same haircut, and you know, fair enough. If that reminds you of aespa, that's fair enough, I guess. But for these photos in particular, absolutely, it does very much remind me of Blackpink. Is it like exactly the same? No, of course not. But you know, when there are similarities, it is going to ensue a fan war. I've definitely seen some people say, well, actually, it's aespa who copied Itzy first, and this is in reference to people showing off the final scene in aespa's drama where they're dancing in front of a red screen, which a lot of people thought was quite similar to Itzy's music video for Loco, where they're also dancing in front of a red screen. Yet when the criticisms from netizens started coming in, fans of the group were quick to come to Itzy's defense. Some pointed out that there was always going to be comparisons, especially as the members would be promoted as 4 members. Others shared that this concept was something Itzy had done in the past. So Itzy just doing Itzy, and we see some of their previous concepts in comparison to the last one. Itzy copying Itzy like a crime, lock them up in the fashion police station. Y'all aren't even mice, but whatever. Here's Itzy with these type of concepts before Ringo, Voltage, and Mafia. The way this has been Itzy's aesthetic for Ringo, yet y'all still chose to be blind as okay. I mean, fair enough. The Ringo outfits were fairly similar in color palette as well. In particular, they pointed to songs like Mafia in the Morning, Ringo, Voltage, and many more that had the same vibe as the teaser. I mean, I get, yeah, Mafia in the Morning for those for the pictures in particular where they're wearing black. If this is, yeah, Ringo, the colors are similar as well. So with that, I would love to know what you think about this. Of course, we love similarities, comparisons. And I mean, in cases like this, I always usually say, like, unless someone comes forward and says, you know, my work has been plagiarized, then we can't really say anything more than our opinion about it. But I don't think you can actually call plagiarism for something like this. Let's move on to Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently. So remember when we all thought JYP was going to be making a super group because they applied for a trademark for Twinsy, and people thought the TW would be for Twice, that the N would be for NMIX, and the ZY would be for Itzy? Well, turns out it's for a bunch of cats. Let's take a look at this. Itzy reveals adorable Twinsy characters for each of the members. I knew it was too good to be true. I didn't. I genuinely thought maybe there would be an Itzy subunit. I was convinced, but here we have it, little kitties. Should we take a little look at the video? Okay, that is kind of cute. But still, we were all expecting a supergroup band or a subunit, so there were a lot of very reasonable people in the comments when we were talking about this the first time, being like, it's gonna be like a merch type thing, don't get your hopes up. Well, I guess so, guys. I guess so. Former SM girlies Jessica, previously of Girls' Generation, and Amber of FX are releasing a song together. So it's called Get It, Got It, Good. Okay, but it sounds pretty good, actually. And then we have G-Idol's Minnie and Uki with Ives, Isho, and Liz to form a special unit for the 2023 Music Bank Global Festival. I'm like a little hesitant because when it was announced, like it was announced, I swear it was announced that it was Karina, Wonyoung, and Soyeon who were doing the Nobody collab. So now, I don't know, I'm just like, is it real? Is it true? Or is this for real? And then in some ATEEZ news, of course, their newest album, The World EP Final Will, reached #1 on the Billboard 200, which ranks the most popular albums in the United States. And then actually, we already covered my Spotify Wrapped, but I did want to show you guys my YouTube Wrapped. So I have YouTube Premium, and I just wanted to show you a couple of things. So they gave me an album cover, and it's literally Miyeon in that thumbnail when she performed Drive, like the acoustic version of Drive. That was apparently my top song too, by the way, spoiler alert. But why is it so... They need to take some tips from Spotify. I don't know what the hell this is. Then these are your top 5 tracks for 2023. Again, if you're gonna... YouTube Music needs to step it up just a little bit. Because if you're gonna do square thumbnails for otherwise literally horizontal thumbnail videos, I don't get it. But anyway, so my top song was The Begin Again, Miyeon acoustic thing that she did for Drive. And then we have... Why did I watch the Gorilla Dance Practice that much? That's a little surprising to me. I didn't even learn the choreography. Like, that's the worst part. Then OMG. This is the lyrics for OMG because I was learning to sing the song. Then ATEEZ Be With You live showcase. And then Super Shy by Black Cat. I believe that's actually the dance practice. But it counts as streams towards Super Shy? Question mark? Now keep in mind, well, I don't know, is 2,551 minutes a lot? Because that's the total time that I spent listening to stuff on YouTube. Apparently, my top artists are ATEEZ, IVE, NewJeans, NMIX, and Tomorrow by Together. And then again, my top tracks. I just wanted to share that with you because I thought it was funny. As for our K-pop song of the day, I want to share with you Back to the City by Kep1er. So the way I discovered this song, I love discovering songs like this. You're just scrolling through TikTok and someone just randomly uses the sound in a random ass TikTok. It's not a dance challenge. It's not something that's actively being promoted. And then you just fall in love. That's how I discovered Game Boy by 17. The vocals are just so beautiful. I have a piece of hair in my face. It is driving me insane. Get a grip. Now it's gone. Now it's gone, conveniently. The vocals are just so pretty, and the piece of hair is back. It gives just such like a nostalgic feeling, and I don't quite understand it, if that makes sense, because it's like, I don't know, there's something so poetic about Back to the City, and I'm like, well, what's in the city? What's back in the city? I don't know what's back there, but I like it. Like, it's not too late to start promoting. Did they ever promote this? Let me just search quickly. I don't think Kep1er ever promoted this song. But it would have made an amazing title or an amazing B-side to just promote the crap out of, like, kind of like Eve Seki and the Bluebeard's wife, right? Back to the city, Kep1er. Oh, 8 months ago? Damn, they did perform it. I'm so out of the loop. They performed it more than once, too? Damn, they need to promote better. I had no idea. Anyways, here we are now. It's just, oh, it makes me feel so happy and I love it. So that's our K-pop song of the day that I wanted to recommend to you guys. And I'll have to check out that performances apparently. Okay, so now I have some Tik Toks to share with you guys. This is a total throwback and I wanted to show you because of that shirt. The auto-tune, the eyeliner, such a throwback. But I just wanted to share that I had a similar shirt, like a similar pink frilly shirt like that as well. And I got it because of this performance. Just saying. How it feels listening to this banger. Oh my god. What a mood. That's the 80s answer to Joy featuring La Poème. It was like featured on Kingdom and everything. I played that song in the car once and my mom did not like it. 80s and 21 Crumbs, anyone? Ah? But why were it just clicked with me. Why were they doing like fire if the song was I'm the best? I don't know. I'm not criticizing, but ooh, the most unserious edit in Twiceland. I've never seen this.
Cool, there's some great colors on it. I'm actually pretty confident.
That sound. Oh, that was edited so well.
There's like an ounce of salt in there.
I didn't even notice at first. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know who is this. First of all, who is this? He's like an alien who went to Earth to study us, but accidentally got famous and can't leave. Oh my god! Who is that? And do we believe this theory? Oh, okay, so this is so funny because I saw this and I sent it to my group chat and I was like, this is gonna be 6th gen K-pop. Like if we think 5th gen is like aiming younger audiences, this is gonna be 6th gen K-pop. I'm calling it right now. Oh, I've been seeing this everywhere. I think it's Haechan from NCT. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like he stole someone's photo card. Excuse me. What do you do in that situation? No, seriously, what do you do in that situation? Because, like, I mean, the whole excuse me, I don't think, like, I don't know, like, how do you react? Because it's like, you presumably love this person a lot, right? Are you like, can I have it back? No, give it back? Like, leave it in the comments below how you would react to this. Because, of course, I think he just thought it was a gift and he just, you know, took it. Jungkook leaving the waiting room when his stylist pulls out anything other than an oversized long sleeve jean shirt, black skinny jeans, and Chelsea boots. Oh my god. Okay. I keep hearing this TikTok sound and I swear to god I keep thinking it's a K-pop song. Is that not like NCT coded? Is it not? Is it not K-pop coded at the very least? Like I keep stopping and listening because I think it's like K-pop TikToks and they're not. No one is safe.
Felix, do you see all the TikTok edits? I haven't seen all of them. I'm not saying that I don't watch them, but I think they're pretty funny, to be honest.
I'm just having flashbacks to the amount of like Felix egg edits that I've reacted to in this section. You guys remember which ones? The Felix creepy egg edits? I don't know. He's just trying to be nice. 2 people tagged me in this saying, this looks like Angelina. I click on it. I shit myself. I'm not lying. I thought it was me. I'm like, when was I at a diner? When did this happen? Look at this.
So, what else is new? Just shut the fuck up and eat your food.
I thought it was me too. My doppelganger. So I wore my glasses today to match my doppelganger. Nobody, Anton. Oh my god. He's just so soft-spoken. Tell me why. Okay, I need to know. I need to know why. First of all, why there's so many like alpha furry edits of Stray Kids. Why just Stray Kids? I'm so curious. And then what is going on in this clip? Like, why is it always Stray Kids and how did this manifest into real life? I'm just curious. Okay, and then there was a TikTok that I couldn't download, but I did want to ask you guys the question within this TikTok. Oh no, did I delete it? No. Okay, I'll have to organically find it again, I think. So I want to do a little discussion segment here. This isn't necessarily news. Maybe it's kind of news, but more of a discussion segment on Red Velvet, Wendy, and Riize's Wonbin's faces. So here's the article. Koreans defend Red Velvet's Wendy against trolling over plastic surgery. So, for a while now, people have been coming for her plastic surgery. And here's the thing. We're going to get into the defense of it later on, but we'll talk about it later. So on December 9th, Red Velvet's Wendy graced the COEX Mall in Seoul, Korea for a collaborative performance for the Seoul Philharmonic Orchestra Christmas Festival. So here we have some pictures of her. Absolutely stunning, right? Red Velvet fans marveled over Wendy's unparalleled vocals, and soon enough clips of her performance began circulating online. However, there seems to be some people who think that she looks unrecognizable. It seems that there were some posts that went viral more focused on her face. So let's read some of the comments. I don't recognize her. I thought I clicked on the wrong link. Effing gorgeous, so pretty. I don't know, it doesn't look like the Wendy that I know. I couldn't recognize her right away. She looks so different. She's been different ever since Chill Kill. Deleted Huh? Princess, a whole nother person. Wow. Her face changed so much. Now, this has been a conversation surrounding Red Velvet's. This has been a conversation surrounding Red Velvet's Wendy's face. Why did I say it like that? This has been a conversation for a while now, right? We also have some English comments pointing this out. Every comeback has a new face, typical of SM. New face, new me. New face, how much face shaving procedures has she done? Did she fall again? This is in reference to her having literally fallen off a huge stage back in, was it 2019? And she couldn't perform with the group anymore. She was literally recovering, which is where the defense of this comes into play. Soon, Korean netizens came to Wendy's defense, explaining that she had reconstructive work done due to a tragic and unexpected accident in 2019. We all remember this, right? Here are some more comments. I couldn't tell what's different about her. I didn't even know she was in an accident. Regardless, she's beautiful. Wow, she's gorgeous. I love her warm and glowing vibe. But all these pictures are very much Wendy. If you don't recognize her, it's because you literally don't know her face, period. Look at you all talking about her plastic surgery when she literally had to get reconstructive work done on her face because of an accident. You are all so evil. She sings well, she has a great personality, she's pretty, and she works hard. What's the reason to be so rude and disrespectful towards her? Her vocal skills have reached a whole new level. What a doll, she's beautiful. Wendy, you're so pretty. She's gorgeous, I love her. Some of these comments are straight up disgusting. And then this last comment basically saying, people really say whatever they want to someone who literally went through a huge surgery because of an accident. Stop wasting your lives online, leaving mean comments. Wendy is Wendy, no more, no less. Obviously, none of you are her actual fans. This disgusts me. On that, SM plastic surgery note, however, we also have Wonbin in forums as well. Riize's Wonbin's viral picture versus video picture is too different. So I'm not gonna lie, maybe I'm delusional, I don't know. I went through every single one of these pictures. Look, Instagram versus real. I'm like, okay, so he's smiling. I went through all of them. I did not see anything. I was like, what are we pointing out here? I don't really get it. Showing off his side profile. I thought this was an evil screenshot too. Like, he's just smiling. I'm not fully understanding anything. And then comes this picture. There's nothing to see. If we're talking about his face, what is him with one leg out gonna show us? I don't understand what we're trying to see here if you're trying to show off his face. Like, it's just so random. Like, what is his leg doing? Anyways, then we get to more and, he's smiling and laughing. I think he has a very handsome face. Then again, just like a bunch of different screenshots of him. And I'm like, okay, now they're making fun of him for being short. Here we go again. Poor guy cannot catch a break for his height. So we have all these like gifs and pictures of him. And then literally the last one, for real, he looks so short. But it seems people are talking about his chin, that SM is really keen on changing their idols' chins. If we read the comments, they're saying he got the Yuta treatment as well. But then in another forum, Riize's Wonbin's Weverse photos, and look, and suddenly everybody loves him again. His mouth, his chin, nose, mouth are all crazy. Wow, galaxy. I want to stroke his hair. So if he cuts his hair, we won't be able to see his haircut anymore. I want to see his long hair a bit more. He has the model look. He looks like a Okay, everybody's saying that Wonbin from Riize looks like Minji from Stray Kids. What? Like Minji from NewJeans and Hyunjin from Stray Kids? You need to get your eyes checked. I don't see it. I literally don't see it. Could Songhwa be his dad? I do believe so. But any other idol that you're mentioning, I absolutely do not see it. Now for Wendy, whether she had reconstructive work, whether that was actually confirmed, I don't know. I've definitely heard it a lot. But when it comes to people being able to recognize, oh, this particular company is really keen on having sharp chins, or this particular company really likes this type of surgery, that is when it gets a little concerning, right? Because it's like, what are the chances that every single idol under that company want a different chin? Like, what are the chances that every single person came to that very same conclusion on their own accord? So that's where I think it gets a lot iffy, actually, when the company is like, this is the look we want and we want everybody to get that look. So let me know your thoughts about that. Because I do think on one hand, we should be able to talk about plastic surgery when it comes to K-pop idols, because a lot of idols, a lot of people in general get cosmetic work. And we are led to believe that things are natural when they're not. And then we have unrealistic expectations. But then when it comes to like actually talking about it, are we being more mean than anything? Because I think it's great to be aware of certain procedures and being able to notice these differences. But why are we also coming for his height? Like, it also adds another layer to the conversation when there's a potential that the company is forcing or maybe highly encouraging these idols to get specific work done. That is basically it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. As for me, I'm gonna get going, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye!